You might be familiar with the satisfying feeling of removing the A-foil and taking a final glance at your perfect transfer. But what is this? Hi, my name is David, and in today's video we're going to save you some garments. As you've seen in our little intro, and it happens from time to time, that you have a fail, which is, for example, having a white line on your design which for some mysterious reasons transferred to your garment. We've got quite a nice transfer, but we've got this nasty line also down here transferred over. So where does this line come from? It actually happens when you press your A sheet and B sheet together, that the adhesive from the B sheet goes over to the toner areas. But it can also happen that some of the adhesive sticks to the edges of the A-foil. This is why I always recommend to trim your A-foil before transferring. But sometimes it can happen that a line still transfers or that you just forget to trim your A-foil. But be at rest, there is a solution. We're going to use some heat-resistant tape, which we also sell in our web shop, to remove that line, and I'm quickly going to show you how that works. So take your garment back to the heat press, place it on the lower plate of your press, and then use some heat-resistant tape and tack it over the affected areas. And we'll just put the tape over the affected areas. If you have multiple areas like I have here, you might use multiple strips of tape. Just put them over the areas, then cover everything with some matte finish paper and quickly repress the garment for 10 to 15 seconds. After pressing, you open up the press, remove the paper, and then immediately remove the tape, and you will see that with the tape the faulty patches also come off. And the good thing is you can repeat this process as often as needed. So if you've got some more left, you can still just stick some tape over it, press it again for a couple of seconds, and then remove the tape. This, you can save your garment from this little mistake without making the whole print new. So as you've seen, this process helps you quickly and easily to remove any failures, and we still got a nice and clean, complete transfer and print. Heat-resistant tape, which is usually meant to be used with hard surface transfers like mugs, really is a handy tool to do so. Another area where we do use heat-resistant tape is actually when pressing the A sheet and the B sheet together. So you have seen us covering the A and the B sheet with regular copy paper. This is something we recommend anyways because it helps to smoothen out the pressure. But if I would do so with a loose stack of copy paper like this, the copy paper would be all over the place. I must grab multiple papers. Not a very handy process. But with some heat-resistant tape, it's super easy. You just stack your copy paper, then you grab some heat-resistant tape and tag the paper together like this. You can see it in detail here. Tag the paper together like this on the edges. Just quickly fold over. It's really good to use heat-resistant tape for this because it will not loosen up when heated up, but it will keep all those sheets together for a better transfer experience and for a more handy workplace. It's not a big thing, but it will enhance your workflow and make your A to B transfers even smoother. One more tip that we do use all the time, and I've showed it to you in many videos, but I'm not tired of doing this. When you press A and B together, I recommend folding over one of the edges of the B sheet, just like here. You fold over the edge and then you put it onto your transfer press. This way you have two super cool features. First, when you try to peel the garment, you can just hold down that one side with the cloth to not burn your fingers, and then you've got an edge where you can actually grab the B sheet and pull it away from the A-foil. So this is a way more handy process, makes it way easier for you to peel A and B. We really hope that you like these kinds of videos and that this video is going to save you a few garments where you might have a little mistake which can easily be removed with our heat-resistant tape. All the products, including our transfer media, our heat presses, our white toner printers and cartridges, can be purchased at www.ghost-white-toner.com. Leave us a thumbs up for the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified when we put out new videos about transfer, white toner, garment, textile and hard surface printing. For today, I say thanks for watching and see you next time.